guys. Well, behind me here was the tulip patch. And, for my first kick at the cat, growing tulips was a bit challenging, I will say. I mean, growing them went pretty okay. This spring has been like very unseasonably hot. So the very first tulips that came up, they were short and then they bloomed. And they were very short. And those were all the really pretty doubles that kind of look like peonies and stuff like that. So, a little Ron here. Anyhow, and so that was kind of a little disheartening to start the season. I was like panicking, thinking, oh my gosh, is the tulip season going to be a bust? And this is the first time I've ever grown a significant amount of tulips. So I was pretty stressed about that. After a week of heavy watering, the tulips started to gain some length and then weren't blooming so quickly. So I was pretty happy about that. However, the truth of the matter is that I planted 2,600 bulbs and I probably only got about 45 bouquets out of all of that. The challenges were heat. That has been wreaking a little bit of havoc on us here right now. Secondly, I'm not at the farm all the time. So that is challenging. Like, there's tulips that are ready, but I'm not here, so I can't pick them. And then when I get here on the weekend, I have to go through the tulips and pick out the ones that are the least open and that have been open for the least amount of time. And so that was the second thing. So I am really reconsidering tulips. I was super excited. I've looked up and I've kind of got my cart full from Van Noort about the tulips that I want to order this year. And I want to do some, some of the parrot ones and more doubles and things like that. But because I'm not here all the time, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I don't know. And so the other thing too is there's a local farmer's market, but I am home at the beach when that local farmer's market is. So doing tulips is something I'm really going to have to reconsider right now because, pardon me, I got a frog in my throat. Because they just may not be, economical for me or profitable at all. Because I'm not here all the time. So I'm really thinking about that and reconsidering the whole tulip situation because, although I love them and they're beautiful and I did sell out of my bouquets, I think I broke even on the tulip bulbs, which is fine. However, there was a lot of wasted tulips, and that's the unfortunate part, is that there were so many beautiful tulips that were wasted because I couldn't pick them in time. It was very hot. The only thing that could potentially change this for me is that we bought a walk-in cooler last year, and we haven't had a chance to set it up. So that could be a game changer if we're able to get that set up for next year. So I need to talk to Mark and ask him and see if we can actually get this thing set up, because there's no way I can set this cooler up. It is a 12 by 12 cooler. We bought it from somebody off Facebook Marketplace, but it actually, I guess, came from a Walmart. Whoever he had gotten it. Yeah, anyways, it had come from a Walmart. So this thing is big. And we'd need to get it set up, and I'd need to know that we're going to get it set up before I go and invest in, because I wanted to do double the amount of tulips. Like, once they started to bloom, I was like, yes, I want to do this. Like, I want to have all the tulips. But, kind of when I was doing the dollars and cents of it all, I was like, ugh, I don't know. I don't know if this is worth it. So, this year was my very first year of doing it and having them to sell bouquets of, or bunches of, I guess. And, I kind of feel like I should give it one more shot. Should I order double the amount that I ordered this year? I don't know. I will only double that amount if I know for sure we're going to get that cooler up, because, tulips, when you see them budding up, they have a long lifespan if you pick them with their bulb on and put them into a cooler, at the proper temperature. So like, yes, I could definitely do that. And then I could store them until I'm ready to use them. But there's no sense in me actually ordering all these tulips unless I can know that I can store them if need be. So I'm gonna have to have a real life chat with Mark here soon, because the tulip order, if I want to get all the tulips that I want for this year, has to be in that like should be in this month, I think, is kind of what they say on the ordering. So that is the what's what about tulips. And so, you know, I love them. They're beautiful. They're not super long lasting flowers, but they are the first beautiful sign of spring. And I love that. They're just so pretty. And I just grew some basic ones this year just to get my hands like, you know, kind of into it. And they were gorgeous. So my hair is falling out here. Anyhow, so I have some thinking to do. What are your thoughts? Do you think I should keep plugging along with the tulips and try one more year and just go for the gold? Or do you think I should forego the tulips until, you know, say I'm here at the farm a little more often and I have a bit more control over when I can pick them? Let me know what you think. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'm actually just getting myself ready to head back home for the week to go to work. So please feel free to like, comment, let me know if you've had successes like with growing tulips, and what your like, give me some tips on that and what you suggest as far as like growing tulips goes, and anything that can help with that short stem. Like, should I be putting fertilizer on in the fall when I plant them, or should I just make sure that I'm heavy watering them? Like, that's kind of what I did eventually, was just like start hammering on the water, because I was like, wow, it is hot. And that really seemed to work for me. So let me know like what you guys do, if you guys have some secret tips and tricks that I need to know to be successful at the tulip gardening. But anyway, so feel free, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And stay tuned for whether we're going to order those tulips or not. I'll have to have a look at them and see if they taunt me a little bit more and have a chat with Mark. But anyways, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching.